Alright, prediction time. They play Sarah. Rogue! Oh my god! Look at this. Filthy. I am the Sarah now. Look at me. Look at me.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Oh my god, the Rogue. Rogue is so filthy. Imagine this Rogue goes left. Oh my god. Go left, Rogue. Pretty please go left, I beg. Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't work like that. This deck got me to Infinite, and it is my favorite deck in Marvel Snap. It has been for some time. This can compete with Shuri. It can compete with Sandman. It does struggle a little bit against Thanos, though, but let's not talk about that too much. It is a Silver Surfer deck, and it is the final form. We're using Kingpin on turn number 6 to completely remove our opponent's cards from the board. With Juggernaut, the combo is filthy. Ideally, you want your Kingpin into your Storm lane. Maybe you play Lizard on 2, Storm on 3, Kingpin then on 4, and you can of course buff those 3 drops up later with Silver Surfer. So try to win the Storm lane with Kingpin. What that then allows you to do is Juggernaut on turn 6, pushing any of your opponent's cards into that Kingpin lane, securing the lane where you play your Juggernaut. It's a very powerful combo. Goose on turn 5 in this deck absolutely slaps. It's so good against things like Galactus, against Sandman type decks as well, where you just restrict your opponent where they can play. If you've got a Storm down on a Goose, you know where your opponent has to play their big cards, and then a well-timed Cosmo can really do the trick. Cosmo also, a well-timed Cosmo against decks like Shuri is phenomenal. You can predict often where they play the Shuri or perhaps the Taskmaster as well. And the secret little bit of spice we've added into this one is Rogue. Rogue has been absolutely cleaning up the Dinos, the Darkhawks, the Blue Marvels, the Iron Mans, and there's quite a lot of those doing the rounds at the moment. Rogue isn't too good into Shuri, but the rest of the deck has enough in there already. There are a few other considerations in this one. You could try Mr. Fantastic or Polaris instead of Rogue. Also, you could add Chavez in there instead of Rogue, who I was playing before. With the 2 drops, you could experiment with playing Daredevil. The reason I don't love Daredevil, though, he's just not that good on turn number 5, whereas Cloak, Lizard, and Goose are all good on turn 2 or turn 5. That's exactly why we're not playing Sarah either. Goose on turn 5 is so much better than playing a Sarah, okay? Sarah gives you that little bit of extra value on turn 6 where you can play 3 cards instead of 2, so you have more surprise. But that Goose on turn 5 is much, much more valuable. The other thing you can do on turn 5 is play Cloak, and then if you have initiative going into turn 6, you can play your Kingpin into your Cloak lane, and anything your opponent moves will get destroyed by Kingpin. If you've already got Kingpin on the board, you can move your Kingpin into your Cloak lane, and Kingpin will destroy anything moved there. But you have to have initiative for that play to work. Give the video a like, subscribe for more. Speci here. Enjoy the games. Oh. Oh. I think unfortunately the Marvel can just move to the... She can't move to the left, because they would lose the right. Fuck you, win. Infinite rank. Secured the Kingpin Jug Wombo combo. Do you know what else we've been lacking? New Specky emotes as well. So new Specky emotes would be great. Like the ones with actual like thingamajiggamabobbers. Maybe we should just storm. I obviously should have stormed Sinister though. Having said that, Drug can be pretty good on Sinister. Oh my god. Oh my giddy aunt. They have nearly a full hand already. That's nice of them not to have debried mid. They snap on it. They snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Alright. They probably have some kind of little douchebag play lined up, but Killmonger comes through. And then the last turn, hopefully it's Patriot or Blue Marvel, because Rogue absolutely gets him. Oh my god, the Rogue! Rogue is so filthy. Imagine this Rogue goes left. Just imagine for a second this Rogue goes left, guys. Think about it. Work it out. Oh my god. Go left, Rogue. Pretty please go left. I beg. Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't work like that. Alright, we learned a lesson. It doesn't work like that. The second rogue is just blue marble. It didn't copy their blue marble, steal their blue marble. I'm a bit nervous. But really should I be when we just rogued their blue marble mid? The amount of swing that generates is unbelievable. What a card! Let's take the Goose. We can take the Storm. We'll go Hala. We don't have any 1-drop, so Hellfire Club is just good for us overall. We got the early snap in with the Goose in lab as well. Now we just want to try and solidify the left location. We could go for the Kingpin. That means we're at 6 plus Surf, we're at 10. It's pretty hard for them to get 10 points in here. Alright, alright. Now we need the Jug, and then the Jug can push. Alright. They snap. I'm feeling very confident myself. We just go for tiebreaker points here, and then on the last turn we're going to go Jug Surfer. This is just the most points I can get down for a tiebreaker. They think it's all over! Ladies and gentlemen, this vision couldn't have come left either because of Kingpin, even though it got zeroed. It could have come mid still. They snapped. They think it's all over for 8 cubes. Let me tell you something. It is over. It's a victory for us, not for them. The one thing that could cause us issues usually would be Doom. But in this case, if Doom goes to the right, it gets cock blocked. If it goes to the left, it gets destroyed. We don't destroy their card. But it is a red skull, which we don't care about. And of course, if it went left, we Kingpin it. And that is what Kingpin and Jug does for you. Especially when you've got that Storm in there too. The Storm is the real saucy play. If you can get Storm Kingpin down together. AH2. Delete this. Fair enough. You got me there. Delete Dara. I don't think Dara's a VIP, is he? Maybe he is. Alright, we see a Loosey Goosey. That's good for us. They're going to storm in over at Mer Island. They might move both of these over. So we could have considered actually storming off to the left. The concern about storming the Sunspot is if they have an armor.
Wind, aid my hand.
Yeah, Sarah can make this particular combo better, but at the same time, you can't play Goose on 5, and Goose on 5 is so good. We get Sandman, but we've come prepared because we have the Jug. So we just play to win mid. Alright, they're going to go, in fact, this is obvious, right? They obviously go Doom. They can't play it mid because they have a Goose, which they really shouldn't. This Goose is helping me out a lot. Because they're going Doom to the left. And then they're going to try and Odin it. But we just slam the Jug mid on turn 3. This guy's been absolutely got. Absolutely gamered! And now we just Jug. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This Goose helped us out a lot. Obviously we usually play Goose ourselves. But if we didn't have the Cloak to the right, they would have beaten us to the right. So this Goose is just an absolute stinker for them. J-Lape, unlucky son. It's a wave! Uh-oh, whatever will I do? See you, wave! Get wrecked. Another 8 cubes for the Kingpin. Usually it's better to play the Goose later. Kind of regret my life choice already. Having said that though, like if we just get lots of bodies into Mount Island early, we're cruising. It's just a lane win. But then that's also competing for Storm, because we want to Storm early too. So I have a bit of a decision to make. I would wager we Storm elsewhere still. We ain't snapping. Sentinel is pretty good. We can't Killmonger it. Bishop's not that good though. There's like a limited amount of space. We definitely need to slam jam some pointiers. What are pointiers, you might ask? I don't know. Points. I guess they're points. We could have also just binned off the Storm lane here. Made it educated decision to just put stats into Mount Island instead. But I'm hoping they just play some 1-drops here to the right. We might also be able to rogue them on... rogue their Sarah on 5. We might get Scarlet Fisted again. Get in. Pretty good play from them though. Spooky stuff. Alright, prediction time. They play Sarah. Rogue! Oh my god! Look at this. Filthy. I am the Sarah now. Look at me. Look at me. See, this is why I don't play Sarah in Surfer decks. You just don't need it. Alright, what's the line? We might still be losing. Obviously, Cosmo is quite tempting to try and predict the hit monkey. I guess this is the line, right? We won't snap, we'll just play it out. It's not that definite. We didn't get the hit monkey predicky right. But we are tying the right side lane. Real Mysterio, reveal yourself. We win. Woo! We still almost lost, but let's go. We got the job done. The Rogue onto Sarah Predicky. GG. Oh, I like Susanna. I think she's cool. I think the silliness is pretty funny. Boop! Snow Guard. Is it Jeff? Let's maybe take a look at the new card in a bit and build the best decks for it. Might make a video on it. Do you guys think that's a good video though? Because I have some issues where... Well, I have quite a lot of issues, as I'm sure you know. We could Cosmo. Get wrecked! Suck it, boy. Bitch. Oh. She spammed time out on me. That sounds funny, to be fair. I think I remember that. Alright, we've got a bit of a dilemma, ladies and gents. Well, actually, we don't. There's no reason to play anything. Oh, lordy! So, Maximus is 8 points plus 2 is 10. That's not enough. So this is the only line. That's a lot of points. But is it enough? The Silver Smurfer! Get wrecked, Shuri. Shuri almost beat us even though we Cosmo'd them. Beautiful. I wouldn't cut anything else though. Yeah, there really are a lot of good 3-drops. Crimson Cosmos is abysmal for us, but the good news is we have the Storm. Probably shouldn't have gone for the Goose. I think it was a misplay. I should have gone for the Lizard. The Lizard, the Storm, secure the lane, and then Goose on 5. That would have been a lot better. Might be a negative gamer. Which Goose isn't too hot against.
Wind, aid my hand.
I am Iron Man.
Iron Man, if only I had a way of answering that. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe we just take the Jug, because we might be able to rogue something else later. I guess we'll go for the Surfer buffs these both. And we should certainly snap on roguing an Iron Man. I love the rogue. So much surprise value. I think she's better now than she has been ever. Like, the thing with rogue is when she hits, she's so busted. The swing that this card produces is unbelievable. And it's not like many people play around rogue by like putting their Zabu and Darkhawk intentionally in the same lanes, right? When people start to do that, she will become worse.
I am.
Look at the state of that. That's unbelievable. So Zabu does mean they can sneak stuff into our Goose lane. We're looking for the Silver Surfer. Lovely. And we probably just want to be playing Jug and Surfer on the last turn. So even though Max is giving them a bunch of cards they can play, I guess the concern here is if we give them... if they play Magic this turn. But if they play Magic this turn into Crimson Cosmos, that just means we can win Crimson Cosmos instead. They just run, interesting. They didn't even play negative yet, so... Mate, look at Rogue go. Alright, we're going to look at some wave decks soon, perhaps. We could also look at Shadow King in this deck for a bit. Spoiler alert, it sucks. Ongoing effects double suns. Bit dodgy overall. We do of course have a rogue, but we want to rogue the Sinister London. Mate, Lockjaw is definitely needing pretty big enough. They're not going to re-rogue Thanos, are they? Let's be honest. Oh, that's pretty epic. This is where Jug would be absolutely popping off on main stage. If we ever want to play the Brood, we do it now. I'm not really sure we do ever want to play the Brood. It's kind of fine too, I think. Did I knit it? I didn't knit it. No, my dad got it with me for Christmas. It's some kind of brand, like clippers. Don't ask me what the brand is though, because I don't know.
I am Iron Man.
Well, this wouldn't be the worst time to draw Rogue, would it? It wouldn't be the worst time. Shit. Is this enough? I'm not so sure that it is. Yeah, it should be enough. Because yeah, I'm forgetting the Surfer goes again to the left. The Jug. No Sinister London for you, mate.
I am Iron Man.
They have their own rogue. Wait, so we could have rogued their Iron Man, and they could have rogued my rogue. Oh my god. That would have been quite something.
Victory.